In PDAR software training video, I have introduced how to prepare the data for matching analysis. Here, I will repeat it. After you decided which flow to use, you just click on File, Save as S06. This file format is used for matching software. And name it and save it. Now you can close this software. Then you open RCAPWAP software. Click on Open S06, find the data, and open it. First, you need to choose from these three buttons. Use F curve or V curve or wave up curve to match. Usually, we recommend use a wave up because in wave up curve, we will get more information of the soil resistance. After that, we need to check the parameters here. These parameters comes from the HPT RCAPWAP software. If you have input the right parameters on site, these parameters you don't need to change. These two parameters is the length of the pile segment and the soil segment. The default value is 2. Usually 2 is enough. Of course, you can change it if your pile length is very short, say less than 10 meters. Maybe you can change it into 1 meter. And remember to press enter if you change this length. This is the pile length below ground, that is LP. Check it and press enter. Remember to press enter no matter you change the LP or not. Okay. Now we are ready for the matching analysis. The matching analysis actually is the process that we input parameters to create a wave up curve to compare with the measured one. The difference between the two should be very small. That means the parameters we input is close to the reality. So actually it's a guessing process. Technically, we can input these parameters manually, but it's a very difficult and time-consuming task. So in our software, we have auto function. You just need to click on auto 1. The software will input these parameters for you. Now the software is trying different parameters to modify the red curve, the calculated wave up, to make it more close to the measured one. That is the black one. We just need to wait for the process. Now auto match is complete. Click on OK. This area represents the static resistance of the pile, which is what we want in the end. Here, the total capacity is 5,462 kilonewton, and the shaft resistance is 4759, and for toe resistance is 700. And here shows the resistance in each segment along the shaft from 1 to 18. Actually, RS is the sum from 1 to 18, and RT is RT. So RS plus RT is RULT, that is the resistance. And remember, this is the static resistance. And here, these parameters represent the dynamic resistance, which we also need to consider. Here in settings, we have default suggested range for these parameters. So as long as these parameters are within this range, it is okay. We can check this box to show the unit shaft resistance here. So we can compare these parameters with the investigation reports if you have. We can modify the unit shaft resistance or the resistance for each pile segment if you need. We use this match quality to evaluate the matching work. This number means the difference between calculated wave up and measured wave up divided by measured wave. So 1.5 means the difference is 1.5%. Usually we recommend this value under 5. So for this data, the matching is quite good. If you're not satisfied with the matching work, you may try QA improve to try to improve the matching quality. During this process, software will try different parameters, both static and dynamic, and try to improve the match quality. As you can see, the match quality is improved. The MQ value is reduced from 1.5 to 1.37. And if you think the static resistance is satisfactory, we don't want to change it, but we want to improve the dynamic parameters, then you can use parameter. This process will only change the dynamic parameters, but keep the static remain unchanged. Okay. We found that the MQ is not changed. That means the matching quality is already very good. Until now, we can finish the match work. After the matching, remember to save S16 file, because this software will not save the results automatically. If you close the program without saving, the result is not saved. So remember to save. Now I will show you how to output the result. In output settings here, we can choose what to output, usually we check the four here: the graph, the summary, and the case and profile, and extra. On the right, we choose in what format we output our result, in Word or in PDF. If we check Word only, it will output the result in Word format, so you can open it with Microsoft Word. Let's try. We click on Output. Select the location where we'll save it. Okay. It's a little slow. We need to wait for the message. Yeah, we need to wait for the export success message here. Okay, now we can check. There are 4 files output. You can copy this data into your report. This is the case method. This is the pi model. This is the summary report. And this is the plot curve. Usually we show our customer with this because it's very easy to read, especially this one. It's a simulated static load test curve, and it shows that the total resistance for the pile is 5,559, and the shaft resistance is 4,800, and the toe resistance is 750. This is output in Word format. If we check PDF, then output, the result will be output into only one PDF file. Let's try. Success. Now you can find one PDF file, but include all the messages in one file. Okay, that's it for RCAPWAP operation.